Hi everyone, hope you're well and had a good few weeks. I have not forgotten about vlogging. I've just taken a bit of a break. I did quite a few vlogs just before Christmas and just felt I needed a break. It's because sometimes you just keep doing these things but don't always necessarily really look after yourself. So I felt that I needed to take time out to really look after myself, to look after my own well-being and just enjoy God's presence and just enjoy these walks, and actually set myself a challenge for the month of February. So I've started going jogging again, and I was doing it last year, did couch to 5k, and then I was trying to maintain it, but it got very difficult to do that during the winter. So in February I decided to try and do a challenge, and saw this challenge online, but I kind of did my own version. So the challenge was to try and get up to about either 25 or 50k of jogging or running during February, and I decided to go for the 25k, which is about 15.5 miles, which sounds a lot, which it is to me, but if you break it down and do it in little increments and you do it step by step and a little by little, it's actually a lot easier to achieve the goal. So I decided to do that, and also just sometimes going for a walk and just enjoying this. Well, today it's lovely weather. Can you hear the birds singing? It's beautiful. So yeah, so I decided that I would just do the jogging challenge. So I went out jogging more than I did walking during February, hit my target of 25k last week, so I'm really pleased with that. So it does definitely, I think, setting goals and disciplining yourself in that way really does help, particularly in times where we are still in continuing lockdown. The government, the UK government, just in the last week or so have announced a roadmap, as they call it, to coming out of lockdown, and that's great, but it's going to be a little while yet before we actually are able to meet with people properly and do things like that. So I set this goal because I thought it would be good to try and discipline myself and help me to do that. Went out jogging in the snow once, and that was okay. Went out jogging another day in sub-zero temperatures and learnt the hard way that actually that's not a good idea, because your body has to work so much harder and your muscles have to work harder, and I was fatigued for the rest of the day. But I did learn from that experience, and it was, you just learn from these things and keep going. So anyway, I hit my 25k target for February, so I'm going to have to think of some other targets for March. We're just coming into March, and definitely it does remind me of the verse in the Bible in I think it's Hebrews, where it says to run the race that is set before you. I will post it in the vlog. So I do think that every single person has their own race to run before God, has their own purpose, kind of, that God has given them, their own direction, their own plan that God has given you. And my plan is not the same as your plan, it's not the same as the person next to me's plan. So I think it's very important to concentrate on what is God calling you to do, and take steps towards it, because you might see something afar off. You might have this massive plan, but it's a long way off. There's a lot of steps to get there and it seems so overwhelming. But if you break it down into little steps, like I did with my 25k jogging challenge for the month, and February was obviously quite a short month, so that was good. Yeah, you can really get there, but you have to take it step by step by step, and I think sometimes you can feel so overwhelmed and not take any steps. My encouragement is to just take a step at a time. Just take a step at a time. Don't kind of be overwhelmed by the massive bigger picture, and just take one step at a time, and God will lead you on that plan and the purpose that He has for you. So I just thought I would leave that thought with you for today, and I will see you soon. Bye.